little bit less ordinary, 100%.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Less Ordinary Podcast. Today's a bit of a special one. We're in the beautiful Norfolk Island with Scotty Greenwood. What's happening, brother? Welcome to the potty.
Cheers, bro.
Your fucking first podcast?
Yeah, first podcast. Here we are.
Let's do it.
How you feeling about it, Scotty?
Yeah, a couple of beers deep. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, he was definitely... he come over and he said, I'm going to have a few beers. So I feel like you warmed up and you're ready to go, Scotty. So, Scotty, obviously I've been here a few times before, had some epic trips with you back and forth. I think it was 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was come over, lucky enough to stay with Scotty last time, and we went out and got into, everything, like the Kingies, the Trumpy. We had a pretty epic trip last time. Firstly, just introduce yourself. What do you do, Scotty? What's the go? Where are you from? Everything.
So, yeah, born and bred on Norfolk Island. Never had a reason to leave. Sort of love the ocean. Always been fishing. Me and my brother, Tommy, he's 6 years older. So, sort of keeping up to him my whole life. And eventually sort of moved into bigger boats and chartering and sort of commercial fishing for the island.
Yep.
For the listeners, Norfolk Island, as far as it's geographically situated, we're talking New Zealand. Like, whereabouts are we based?
So we're basically smack bang in the middle of New Zealand, Australia and New Caledonia.
Yeah, wow.
So Newcale's actually closer than any.
Yeah, to the mainland or to here?
Closer than New Zealand, closer than mainland.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when I come over last time, I was on the brink of like when you guys were coming from like Norfolk Islanders to
Australia.
actually coming into it, like being in the Australian sort of.
So
side
hang
of
on, Norfolk Island was not an
It's a
Australian part of Australia. It was its own country.
Until like
At one point?
10 years ago?
Yeah, it's still a bit of a grey area.
Yeah.
I just stay out of it and go fishing.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Everyone's still repping the Norfolk flag is everywhere. The Norfolk pine flag, and everyone still speaks the language.
we've lost a bit. We've lost our own
cool.
governance and things like that, but we're still our own country. We can still sort of, our sporting groups can still go for Norfolk and things like that.
Wow,
So,
really?
okay.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
The culture,
we haven't lost it all.
the culture is very much still present everywhere you go
absolutely.
to.
What's the main sport? Lawn bowls. Is that what it is?
That's the only
Lawn
Olympic
bowls is pretty big.
Yeah, lawn bowls is big.
Yeah, and we do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, lawn bowls, golf, shooting,
Clay
all of the
shooting?
above, clay target.
Yeah.
Yep.
Archery.
Yep.
Scotty could have probably made it to the Olympics if he didn't go down a different path after three-time junior champion at the club.
Yeah, golfing. Scotty, talk to us about your junior days, 2004, 2005 on the plaque we seen at the golf club.
Yeah, there was some good years.
Before it all went downhill.
Before it all went downhill.
Yeah, found beers.
Found beers.
Yeah, very nice. And you have your own language too?
We do have our own language on the island.
Yep.
That's still strong. It gets taught at the school and passed down.
Yeah,
It's
awesome.
having first time being here. I think Gus can resonate with me here. It's like the weirdest mix of going back in time, plus like you feel like you're in this tropical Hawaiian sort of vibe, but then there's heaps of Aussie culture here too, like the bolo. Like you can get a snitty at the bolo and it feels like I'm just at home, like on an East Coast town.
I think you put it best the other day. I can't remember exactly what you said, but you said you could go down and trade a piece of fish for...
Yeah, like it feels like that. Like it's just like the simple times of living. You look at all the grommies growing up here and they just surf and fish and run a mark and no one's on their phone, and
it's almost like the good old like our childhood before phones and stuff like that.
Like our early childhood
in a good way.
Yeah, well, Zephyr, for instance, like
Zeph's down at the pier all day, every day.
Yeah,
fishing.
Scotty's nephew.
We went to Anna Bay.
Emily Bay.
Anna Bay yesterday.
Anson Bay.
Anson Bay, sorry.
Yeah.
And we pull in, and Zephyr just seems to be down there.
He's
on
always
his bodyboard.
there.
Like he was just there,
Yeah.
paddled
Wherever we
out
go.
a couple hundred meters, and we were like, "What have you been up to, brother?" He's like, "Not much, man. Caught a silver trevally, and me and the boys made a fire and just cooked it up on that."
That was the whole day.
It was pretty sick day.
That's all they're doing
And
for
he's
8
out in the
weeks.
surf. He's surfing when we pull up in the boat.
Yeah, like
Mind you, he's 12 years old, 13.
13.
Years old.
Yeah.
They're just living it up.
That's your whole childhood, right?
Yeah.
And even probably less influence of phones and
Oh,
shit
way
back
less.
then.
Well, there
Like,
was no phones.
Yeah.
So
man.
we'd get dropped off and we'd go down rockfish all afternoon, catch heaps, climb up literally in the dark, like get home at 8 o'clock,
And that was the norm.
and then fillet fish for an hour at home.
And this is from when you're like 10 years
Wasn't
old.
much time for schoolwork.
Nah. Fuck, man. It's just, there's so much going on at this joint. And for anyone who hasn't been over here, like, I would highly recommend it. It
Yeah.
is literally a stone's throw from Australia. Like, it's a 2.5 hour flight. Piece of piss. You roll in here. The people are nice. The fishing's good. The water's like a coral reef, like cross like a southern thing as well. Like, the water's not like heaps hot. You got these southern species, these northern species, these crystal clear waters. You don't have river systems, so I feel like you wouldn't get a lot of murky water pushing in these ways, like unless it's a crazy storm.
Yeah, like you'll get a little bit of runoff for a day or two, but it clears in a couple of tide changes. Doesn't last.
It's
Beautiful reef all around the island.
It's just mind-blowing.
It's the most picturesque. I think we've said 100 times it looks like Jurassic Park.
It does.
Yeah.
It's the best way to describe it.
It's one of the
Even
most
where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The accommodation's beautiful here, but when I first come here, it was like the first time that I'd seen fishing like that.
Yeah.
Like a place where you could go jig kings like nothing else, top water yellowfin, like trumpy, inshore trumpy, like everything. And it was wild, man, to see it for the first time. I was like 18 years old.
Yeah, and it's also close too, you know, like you can leave the pier and go straight east or west and be on the shelf in like half an hour.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
wow.
And catching whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead set. No, absolutely insane. I wanted to touch on why we're over here in the first place, if you want to take that away, Trouse.
Righto, we're going full
We're
forward.
going in there.
Righto. So obviously we run the Less Ordinary Gold Club page. Its concept's pretty simple. It's a $2 a week subscription. We give away massive fishing prize packs every single week, 3 to choose from. You get the gist of it. We've talked about it before. But on top of that, when we made the Gold Club, we wanted to build this full community-based sort of operation, right? And we wanted to tie in so many different things rather than just fishing gear. Like, we love our fishing. We love going away. We love doing all the shit. And we want to like capitalize on that, and we want to give that back to everyone who becomes a part of the Less Ordinary Gold Club. Hence the idea was born that we would go on these crazy adventures to these remote locations and meet up with good people like Scotty. Anyway, Scotty's the first ever one. We've come on this trip. We've filmed and documented some crazy experiences, fishing, adventuring, water-based activities, golf, but everything. Just everything that any bloke in their right mind would enjoy. And the whole idea was we're going to give this trip away with Scotty Greenwood Adventures for you and 3 of your mates to win. It's a simple concept. It's pretty much $2 a week, and you're in with a chance to do what we've done here for the last week, which, in all honesty, is trip of a lifetime for most people.
100%.
And
Absolutely.
We're not going to touch on it too much, obviously, the week we've had yet, but fucking hell.
yeah,
It's
Like-
memories that we'll never forget.
No,
Exactly.
This is core
Like,
memories.
ever.
like-
And you know, obviously I've taken out people for nearly 15 years now. And
Yeah.
this week alone, like I'll never
Hectic.
forget this.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you've lived on the island for your whole life, and yet it
Yeah.
can still blow your mind at what this joint can offer. And I want people to realise that this is more than just a fishing trip. This is seriously like a full-on experience of the whole island life, and you'll get here and you'll feel refreshed, and there's a difference between going on charters with blokes in, who don't know their stuff versus meeting up with a local who's born and bred here, who knows the place like the back of his hand, waves to everyone you've seen on the whole island,
and that absolutely loves
and
it.
loves it.
Yeah.
So
Loves it.
the experience is second to none, and we've done the trip. Like myself, Cam, and Gus didn't know Scotty before, but
That's,
mates
that's
for
crazy to
life.
think of, because, and probably goes back to what Scotty was saying. The memories, the shit that happens, just advances that relationship.
Oh,
Like you,
yeah.
Yeah,
you
fast
boys,
tracks it.
100%.
Yeah.
And like the shit you go through, it's like all you boys are fucking unreal mates.
Yeah.
Now, which
Yeah.
is epic.
It's just
absolutely epic.
it's just happened. But yeah, simple terms, Gold Club. We're giving away this trip with Scotty Greenwood Adventures. Come and do what we did. Like,
I'll add
Yeah.
to when this goes live, the YouTube's live. So go watch the video. for
You'll be
Yeah.
able to see the full
Go watch the
package
YouTube.
of the whole trip and what's offered and everything. But do you want to touch on everything for like the whole package and what you sort of offer over here, Scotty?
So I think for this giveaway, as sort of a one-off for the giveaway,
yep,
not only with the fishing, so I think it was 3 days, full days fishing.
Yep.
We'll try and fit in 9 holes of golf.
yep,
We'll fit in some lawn bowls
yep.
and maybe a fish cook up on the cliff, or maybe down at the Wanderer caravan, the cocktail caravan.
Yep.
Yeah. That was some
yeah,
highlights
just
for
to
me
sort of
too.
show the rest of the island that
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
just about fishing. It's got everything.
Yeah,
has everything,
as much
yeah.
as you can
You know.
do in a week anyway. You
For
know
sure,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
squeeze
right. It's all weather dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even if you didn't get out at all, you're still going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at the Whispering Pines, so that'll be a part of the package.
Whispering Pines, yep. There's two other properties that they can book it in, but we'll try and make it here. This is
Yep.
the sort of,
And then flights on top of that will be included, everything, the
Yeah.
whole package,
Yeah.
The whole
start to
shebang.
finish.
Yep.
All you have to do is go to the airport,
All you gotta
land
do
in
is come.
Norfolk,
it is
get
trip
picked
of
up
a
by Scotty.
lifetime.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they'll see that in the YouTube, and I actually can't wait for people to see this YouTube clip.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it, eh?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to come off pretty crazy. And at the end of the day, we're not talking about a huge entry fee. If you're interested, It's $2. Sign up, run the week giveaway. We'll run it for a few weeks. You know, like it'll cost you a cup of coffee. You
Yeah.
could be in a
Cancel
chance.
anytime.
Could be sitting here with Scotty in place of a lifetime.
And as
enjoying-
Trey said, every Sunday you're still in the chance to win
The
Fishing
packs,
gear.
the
Yeah.
discounts.
Yeah, that's right. There's
Yeah.
so many
Sunday.
other things.
Yeah.
discounts to all our loyal partners. There's a lot of shit going on, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
Um,
it.
Yeah, can't stress enough. Go and watch the YouTube.
Yeah,
Check out Scotty's
if
page.
you're interested, regardless of the giveaway, go and watch the YouTube, look at the experience that we had, and just enjoy, like, I don't know, us all having a good time, and you'll see
Yeah.
what it's all about.
Yeah, bloody.
And if, besides the giveaway, if you want to come on an adventure of a lifetime to somewhere different, you're not talking about places that every Tom, Dick, and Harry's gone, like Norfolk Island for most people. Some people haven't even heard of the joint.
had you heard of it?
Oh, I hadn't heard of it.
I had
Before
heard of
you
it
told
from
me.
you,
Yeah.
right? And then, like, you can come here, just shoot Scotty a message, link up with a local, get absolutely your arms stretched till you're sore and you can't walk, and then go and enjoy the local beaches, the beers, the food, all the rest the town has to offer, and do some adventuring. And it doesn't have to be for a long time. Like 1 week on the island, you can get a good taste of what it's all about. Obviously, I'd love to spend a lifetime here, but that's best case scenario in anyone's book. So,
yeah, for sure.
you know, make the effort, come over, link up with local, and yeah, do the shit properly.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely be back. That's for sure.
Oh,
Absolutely.
God, yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. Scotty, I wanted to touch on a few other things. I wanted to talk to you about, like, most memorable catch thus far on the island since you were a young grom.
Fuck, I'm pretty gonna hear this.
Oh, that's so hard to put into one.
I know, but you have to.
Can I preface too, this is the last day of the trip. Jack hasn't let us ask Scotty
Any question?
any personal questions because
Yeah,
he's been saying it for the potty. And we've been
Yes.
itching to hear all these stories.
Some of the questions the boys have asked out in the boat, I'm like,
Jack's going,
no,
Save
we're
the
not
potty."
talking about it. They're like, how are we going to get to know him? I said, just shut up.
Yeah.
Just wait to the potty.
all be revealed.
Righto. So one that comes to mind, I was only 14. So my brother would have been 19, 20, I guess.
So a couple years ago.
Yeah. So we've got like 3 main islands. Norfolk's the only one that people live on. And then Phillip Island and Nepean Island. So Phillip's still fairly big, but it's all national park. Really good fishing, really good rock fishing, but it's so hard to get to. Like, you got to wait for the right weather and stuff to get on it. But as Groms, we'd try and get there whenever we could.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There was another charter guy at the time that would drop off people for like half a day and do treks and stuff, and we'd just get dropped off first and fish for half a day and then get picked up. So I believe it was on one of those trips, just me and my brother and one other mate, Jake. And I think it had been a pretty slow day. There was a bit of swell. We're on this like high ledge out the east end there, and we're just throwing in all the last stuff. Like, it was probably half an hour until we were going to get picked up. So we're throwing in like all the chunks of burley and everything that we didn't need. And I'm just watching in the wash, and I saw this flash, and I thought, man, that's like, it was a kingy that I saw. It was definitely like a 20 kilo king.
Fuck.
And back then, like, we weren't using Stellas and braid, and like, this is like
hand lines?
heavy hand lines.
Really?
Oh
you
my
used to make the trek over there, no rod and reels, just hand lines.
We'd have like a heavy spin setup.
Yeah.
Like 30-pound mono would be like a heavy spin
That's
setup.
as good as it
back then.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a beach rod. So yeah, anything that was over like 10 kilo, you wouldn't even try unless you had your heavy hand
'Cause
line
you
set up there.
wouldn't have a
they'd try and get
chance
it
at
on
it.
a bait or a live bait.
Yeah, right.
And so I was seeing this thing, and I was just cut this slab of like mac tuna, huge 10-0 hook. I had 100 metres of 400 pound. I remember I had this super heavy. Normally it was about 250, but I couldn't get any at the time, so I got 400.
It's like whippersnapper cable.
Yeah, literally like stiff as you could barely tie a knot in it. And I've lobbed this thing out, and I've just seen this like flash, like just quick as. Thought it was a kingy for sure, and it has just smoked me and my brother. Like he's holding it, I'm holding it.
So you're both on the 400 pound.
Both holding it as it's just stripping out. We're holding their shirt. It's just ripping holes in our shirt. Meanwhile, the hand line's like 10 metres, 20 metres behind us in a rock pool, just doing cartwheels.
Spinning out of control.
It'd just, like whip up, and poor Jake's there trying to catch it. We're just yelling, hey, like, fucking grab the hand line.
So just to clarify,
no gloves.
There's 3 14-year-olds.
The boys are a touch older.
Honestly,
Don't forget, the boys are a touch older. Give
Jake's in
credit.
between, and then Tommy's, like 20, 19, 20, I guess. And so, it's just mayhem that first run.
Oh, fucking hell.
So you're just fighting at hand, pulling
hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, so we're literally, we haven't gained a friggin' inch. Like, this thing has just gone full pelt, 100 mile an hour,
So the boys,
straight out.
Can I ask, so the boys, like, if you hook a good fish like that, the boys know the drill, like, help a brother out, like, get over there.
Literally, everyone wants to catch that fish.
Yeah.
You're not sitting there and watching.
100%.
It's a group effort.
Group effort, yeah.
So anyway, this thing's just dusted us first run, and then we finally turned it. And so the quickest way is you can like hold it, like get an actual grip, and then just walk back.
Yeah, walk it off.
Quite a good ledge, so you can just walk back like 20 meters, and then the next person grabs it, and you just create this like circle.
Just this train, yeah.
Meanwhile, Jake's winding all the slack line. Anyway, so we got it in like probably 10 minutes. I reckon we got it back to the rock, and this whole time we're thinking like this is like friggin' world record kingy. Like, this is huge.
Fully.
And then we saw it, and it's a fucking yellowfin.
Bullshit.
Like, I still remember it. Like, you know how you get that glassy bit, like as the wash sort of like clears
Yeah.
in the ledge,
Just,
and
the
you can
sickles
just
and
see
shit.
it just like thumping away in these big sickles. And I just remember the adrenaline kicking in. I'm like, holy shit,
Wow.
this is a big yellow.
Wow.
And like, because I hooked it, so I'm on the line. Tommy's running to get the gaff, and I'm like struggling to friggin' hold this thing and get it up to the gaff. Tommy finally sinks a gaff into it. I had to climb down like slippery rocks, and these swells are washing up and stuff. I remember him just gaffing it and barely like lifting its head out of the water and just passing me the gaff. And I'm like halfway down, 14, and I've just gone like, yep, now what? What am I meant to do with fucking lifting this thing up?
Probably
So I had to wait for him to get
the
up.
same size as you or bigger.
I had to wait for him to get up, and then we pulled this thing up. It was 37 kilos.
Oh my god.
No fucking
37
way.
kilo yellow
On a hand
hand line off the rock.
On a 10-0 hook with a bit of mac tuna.
It had just bent the 10-0 out too. It was hooked dead through the top of the jaw.
Bro.
Couldn't have hooked it in a better spot.
That's fucked up, Scott.
Wow.
And literally, we just finished getting photos, and the boat came around to pick us up. So we were still like Yahoo and just on cloud 9. It was epic.
Oh my god.
37 kilos on a hand line when you're 14 years old.
Yeah.
Talk about core memories.
On an island that
Couldn't
you
have done it without-
You're the only person on an island, like,
Couldn't have done it without help. Tommy actually went to the doctor that arvo because his hands were cut up that bad.
So you managed to
Psycho.
you managed to stop with 100 meters of line of 37 kilo yellowfin, no boats. And
Oh, we
mind
had-
you, you're not driving on the fucking.
That was
thing.
a top shot. So I had 100 meters of 400, and then I had backing of like 200. We got onto that. We went past the knot.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Isn't it crazy though? Like to this day, that those little memories, like take away your Stellas and your Saltigas and all the bullshit gear. Some of your core memories are made when you're on the rocks, 10-0, probably rusty hook and a hand line, and that's where it's
Chunk
at.
of meat.
Chunk of meat,
Yep.
and that's as good as it.
With your brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those memories, like take all the other shit away. Like that holds so much value.
Well,
Absolutely.
we were driving down the other day when we were putting the boat in, me and Scotty, and I was talking to him about Tommy and like all the stuff they've done. And from day one, he said they've just documented everything in like a diary of like spots.
Yeah. okay.
for instance,
Really?
like, everything, weights, fish they've got, like everything. So they just have that to look back on, which is like from a brother's perspective, like what more could you want?
Yeah,
man?
incredible.
Like that's pretty special, man.
It is. Yeah.
So can I ask, you've got a young fella, Weston, he's 2
2.5. Yeah.
2.5. Do you plan on like sharing the knowledge across the line, like as he gets older, like you're going to start to share it all with him, and like it's all going to be part of it?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane. It's so cool to see how much it means.
Yeah.
Just the whole family aspect of it.
I can't help but be envious. I mean, I had a good childhood, but fuck, you just come to a place like this, and I see the life you have, and the life that he's gonna have growing up, and it's pretty special.
Yeah, it's
fucking special
it's awesome. Another one I wanted to touch on, Scotty, is like the most memorable thing that's happened with a client.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not funniest, because that's coming up.
Yeah.
the most memorable.
With a client, so I think this is only 2 years ago, maybe coming up 3, I think. We were out southwest, and we just got there, and like glassy day, perfect day, and I was hoping to get some wahoo. Had two brothers on board in their 50s, I think. Luckily, they owned boats. They sort of knew their stuff. Anyway, we've thrown the lures out like just before we get to the mark. Looking really good, nice water, everything. One lure screamed off. I'm thinking, sweet, wahoo, we're on already.
Beautiful.
And then it sort of died off. Skull dragged it in pretty easy. The guys skull dragged it in, and then it just went full slack line. And I kind of noticed that he's just one slack line in, and this skippy's just literally big skippy. It was like a 6 kilo skippy, and it's dived under the boat and come out the other side. And I'm thinking, that's weird. And then they just start blowing up. They're just like, what the fuck is this?
Like the two
guys on the other side of the boat. There's like a fucking 11-foot marlin chasing this thing.
Oh, fucking hell.
Flat out. Like
What a big blue.
Big blue, dead glassy conditions. Like you can just see it like it's there.
Oh my
11
God.
And
foot.
so I've
11 foot to
literally
pounds.
just got a wrap on this skippy and just pulled it in. And I'm yelling at him. I said, like, get the biggest rod, unclip the lure. I'm just diving in the cab. I remember I had this big circle hook that a mate had thrown in there. And on like 400-pound lead, like perfect thing.
Like ready
to go. Just
So
had
what,
to
you just
unravel it.
in that moment though, you were like, righto,
I was like,
fish in the boat. Let's
thought
get a
about
hook
it.
in this thing.
I thought, do I want to catch this thing? Because this is going to be the end of the day if we land this thing, because we're going to have to go in.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it again. I'm like, how can you not put a hook in that?
So you got a big, you got a big lit up blue at the back of the boat going psycho in glass out conditions.
Yeah.
So an 11-foot marlin would be like pounds wise.
We ended up catching it, so I'll be able to tell you.
Okay. Yeah, right. So circle hook. You've pulled. You barking orders. Obviously, because they knew a bit of shit. It helped. Obviously, they've got the fish on board. You've got the hook out.
Their experience comes into it. So.
Yeah. Okay. This should be
Let's
good.
just leave him with it.
Hey, let a brother cook. Let a brother fucking cook.
Right. So I've got this circle on. I've just literally just pinned it through the nose, dropped it in. Actually, I've told them to throw, because I had some other skippy and stuff to throw in, just some cut bait. The marlin was eating just cut baits, just swimming around like a rat kingy, friggin' smashing whatever it could see.
That is wild.
And like wings just out. It looked epic.
Like lit up. Yeah.
Wondering where this freaking skippy is that it was just chasing in.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've just pinned it through and just dumped it in, and it just scoffed it. Like,
When you say heavy setup, we're talking like 50 wide,
I had
30, like 24 kilo, like.
So I had a little. It was only a little Tiagra 20 on the day. That was my heaviest setup.
Wow.
But I had 80. A top shot of 80, and then I
you had
had
a hand line,
braid.
didn't you?
It was a 14-yard hand.
Wanted to give it a chance. Wanted to give it a chance. No, actually, it was on a 50. It started on a 50.
It started on a 50.
A 50 wide.
Yeah.
And had plenty of 80. Like, that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
On a Tyrannos 50. Dropped that in. It smashed it.
It's eating the live skippy now.
Eats the live skippy like right
Instantly.
in front of us.
Oh my
Just
God,
swallowed it. And then it's like pumped out like 20 meters, and I'm like slowly doing the drag up. And I'm sort of waiting for it to, wake up and go nuts and get properly hooked and whatever. And I sort of put the reel up to strike, and I thought, that doesn't feel like enough to set the hook. And it just didn't change pace or anything. So I put it up to full. As I put it up to full, the reel has like, I don't know, it's just popped and it's gone full into free spool. Instead of going to full drag, it's like slipped a gear or something and just gone into free spool, and I've just got a bird's nest.
Oh my fuck.
And I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh fuck. Like, but as soon as the weight went off the marlin, it's turned around and come back at the boat and looking for more food while it's got like 40 meters of line.
Serious?
It's got like 40 meters of line hooked, and it's swimming around the boat, and I'm looking at this bird's nest, and it is bad.
It's
I
fucked.
can't do it in friggin' 5 seconds.
Oh my God.
And so I said, well, we've got two options. We can try and handline this, but I said it's not going to end well, or we can cut it and tie it to another rod.
Fucking
no
hell.
fucking way.
So
Hang on.
you don't know how nervous I was.
Hang on. Is that
Oh,
in that moment though? Is it happening so quick? Did you actually turn to them and say,
I did.
Is there two
these are
options?
two choices.
I did, but
Option A.
my brain's just like talking out loud, and I'm like,
So here's our options, boys.
"Yeah, boys, sit down, sit down."
Hey, Blue Mullins.
After
yeah.
Hang on. All right, keep going.
Can we
Keep
have a
going.
vote here?
After-
Keep going.
after
Two
this-
options. Two options, and they've what? Have they gone for the which option? The cut it and let's go option.
The cut it, let's go. So I've tied it to the Tiagra 20. That was the next heaviest setup.
So hang on. Are we talking to
Straight
braid or mono?
To mono. I think it was mono to mono the first knot.
Yep.
Gets more complicated yet.
2 granny knots.
Yeah.
Probably
So
like a double uni.
so you've the slack line. You've had enough to chop it off quickly and tie it to the other line.
While I can literally see the marlin with slack line like 20, 30 meters out from the boat.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay. So you finish the knot on the second rod.
Yep.
And now
And
you're
then
fighting off.
We're fighting a marlin for probably an hour,
So
I
it's
reckon.
doing its thing
It's
now. It
doing
knows
its
it's
thing.
hooked. It knows it's
Yep.
hooked. Yeah.
how long
Nose
till it
is
took
hooked.
off after you got it tied?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Like
question.
seconds?
Yeah, I think we sort of drove off on it almost. Like it was
Yeah, okay.
pretty chill. It was
Yeah.
just so hungry, just in
Yeah.
that mode. Yeah.
So
it almost hadn't woken up yet from the initial
no.
hookup.
Did
Yeah.
you fish a fairly light drag with that connection, or were you pretty happy with that knot?
I was pretty happy with it.
you were fucking solid on that.
Yeah,
knot.
I mean,
Wow.
we weren't fishing crazy drag.
Yeah, just enough.
I happened to forget my full gimbal that day. So we were literally just
So you had
in
a
rod
butt wide,
buckets. And so like every 10, 20 minutes, you know what it's like on heavy drag on a straight butt. Like
Yeah.
we were swapping out.
Yeah.
So all three of us
Boys
were
are
having to
onto
go
it.
on
Yeah,
the rods.
Yeah.
On the rod. And
Oh my
Anyway.
God.
eventually we've worked out that because my little Tiagra 20 was so full of line that when we got it back to the knot, we
Couldn't
couldn't
take any
fit
more
any more
line
line
on.
on. So this thing's still about 30, 40 meters away and we couldn't gain any more line.
No fucking way.
Again, I'm like, well, we can hand line it and leave all this slack line laying around the boat or in the water. But if it wakes up, it's going to
We're
be
fucked.
deadly.
Yeah.
So what we did probably the most nerve-wracking thing that I've had to do. So we had to get someone to hold it, like literally with gloves on, hold it while we're driving with it and just hope that it doesn't
turn.
wake up.
It just cruises with
Just
the boat.
cruising with the boat, just no one's gaining line.
Just tiring it out.
It's just
literally,
coasting.
literally dump like 40 meters of line on the deck.
Yeah,
Just pull it off
enough
the reel.
slack,
Just
yeah.
free spool the reel. Just dump all that slack. And then I tied an FG because I was back to the braid.
On the original reel now? Or where are you back?
No, because the
cut
original
that.
reel's stuff.
You cut that line off. That 40 metres in the boat.
Had to cut 40 meters off it and
Well-
tie an FG back
oh
to
my
the
God, to the
Holy
Tiagra.
back to the Tiagra
To get it on the spool.
to be able to have enough room on the spool to fit all the line.
Oh
So
my
you've
God.
FG'd it while old mate is holding.
Old mate's holding it.
And old mate's a champion.
So I'm just like shaking after an hour of fighting a marlin.
And you
just
just
knowing
bang.
exactly how big it is.
Were you happy with that, FJ?
I was happy with it.
Okay, okay.
Well, it held for the next 45 minutes until we landed it.
So hang on. So
Fucking
then
hell.
you finished the FG. The Marlin played the game.
Played game.
Didn't
Yeah,
carry
that
on.
thing wanted to die that day. Trust me.
Oh, God.
So
It had multiple chances.
you've now cut the line again, FG'd it, and now you're fighting. Now the line's gone onto the spool because you've got it through the guides.
Yep.
And you fought the fish for another 45 minutes.
Yep.
And landed it.
Holy
shit.
It was 190 kilo.
Oh my
Holy
god! So we're talking
shit.
400 pounder, 350 pound,
Cracking.
Yeah,
even more,
over 400.
over 400 pound.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
190
Holy fuck.
kilos.
That is a
I think we were back on the
story.
pier by like 10 o'clock.
And the boys were frothing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And so it was like a magic day. And I'm like, look, we have to go in because this thing's just going to cook on the deck. And it was virtually dead when we got it in.
yeah.
And anyway, so dealt with that the rest of the day. And I'm like, kind of felt bad because that was there one day, one fish kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the next day was still fairly decent. We went out to the same mark, had an epic day. We got like 3 big wahoo, big kingies, bar cod. I think we got a snapper.
Yeah.
It was just
Me.
It's just on.
Yeah, 2 days, man. It was epic.
It
Yeah.
sounds as good as
Fucking
our
hell.
trip.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's a shit thing.
You
about
just
this
don't know
podcast.
what's going to happen out there.
I
Like,
wish we could talk about the trip with Scotty.
Well,
but we're
yeah,
leaving,
I
we're
know.
leaving that out of it. We're leaving that out of it.
Assuming this goes up first, fucking listen to next week.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
just as insane.
That
Fucking
is
hell.
actually wild. To tie 2 different knots mid-fight snap line is
Yeah.
actually insane.
Talk about being adaptive, and
Yeah.
fucking creative, because that is some next level shit. And like probably a testament to the 2 boys you had on that. They obviously
Yeah.
knew
absolutely.
enough.
They were calm and collected
Yeah.
and they knew what had to be done.
Give the brothers a shout out.
Yeah.
They were legends.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell, imagine.
And needed their
our
strength to
carry
get
on.
that fish on board because, like, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck,
It
man.
was like our body weights put together.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fucking wild. The next one, Scotty, I don't know if you've had one. I'm assuming you've had one, though. Most chaotic, fucked near-death experience.
Oh, I'm sure he's
you've
had
had 15.
several. Has to
I'm
be.
sure he's had
Has to
several.
be.
Back when he was 13.
But like
he
a
had 50 of them.
Worst one you can think of. Because you don't have a helicopter on you. You don't have, like, there's no
nothing.
marine.
There's not a hospital. There's
like,
no one doing
There's,
surgeries.
yeah, it's fuck all. There's not, yeah.
If you fall and break your legs or get munched,
give me
you're
a
getting
minute.
airlifted to bloody.
Let a brother have a sip of
To
his
the
beer
back.
and,
Yeah.
and think for a second.
He's
Yeah.
just quickly calm down. Top 10, top 5. Top
Yeah,
3.
there's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many to think.
There's probably more worse than this, but
But you can't
it's
talk
still
about
like a vivid. No, still like a vivid, like the one that just like comes to me.
Yeah.
We were rock fishing down one of our favourite ledges, and it's like a 60-metre rock wall, like vertical, straight behind you. And I was young. I was probably only about 11, 12 or something.
Yeah.
And the fish were on, so there's like work-ups and bust-ups and stuff. So we were all casting and whatever. And anyway, it just started pouring rain. Just started pissing down rain. And my brother and his mate went up the ledge, like 60 metres up the ledge to cast at birds. Left me just sort of at the normal spot. Anyway, all the heavy rain had like dislodged rocks above me. And there's just like rocks just smashing next to me, and one hit me in the head. Lucky I was wearing a hat, but
Proper rock.
it drew blood. Yeah. But it scared the shit out of me.
Fuck, man.
Like, it was terrifying, and I'm crying and yelling out to my brother, and he couldn't hear me, so I'm just like bleeding in the back of this little black cave, just
Oh.
pouring rain, rock falling around me, and I'm like
Fucking
freaking out for him, thinking, is he all right as well? But he was way out.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's like, yeah, fuck, man. Being 14 and like I've always thought that going on some of the ledges, and like when we walk out to certain spots, you'll see massive rocks. Like you'll walk over them that have obviously fallen, and like
Yeah.
you can only imagine if some
It's
like
just
come out. The
timing, eh?
timing, it's
Yeah.
fully timing. Like
Yeah.
the odds are obviously fucking nearly zero.
That's right.
But it's not impossible.
Yeah,
But that's
for
once
sure.
come down before, like you're gone, right?
100%.
On an island like this, especially, you're fully
You're
fucked.
dead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, that's right. There's
you're
no
fucked.
phones. There's no-
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's good for you, man, to have like a thing like that.
A little
Just
wake
like
up.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
wake
To
up.
make
Yeah.
you
Just
be
maybe we're a
careful.
bit complacent, like bring you back.
No
to
one's
100%.
like,
100%.
No one's bulletproof.
No
Like,
way. No.
yeah.
Fuck
Everything's
hell.
got to be.
I think lucky for you guys, like you always have had that, say Tommy or like boys that know exactly what's going on, and like, you know, people to learn off and all that sort of jazz your whole life growing up. So
But it's inevitable,
good.
right? At the end of the day, like all you're doing that shit. It you cannot expect to do that
Shit's
stuff and
gonna
not
go
go
wrong
through that
eventually.
shit. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking happens. And as long as it doesn't end up in the worst circumstance, it's for the best. Like, it teaches you a lot of lessons,
For
that
sure.
sort of shit.
Yeah.
Massively.
Next question, Scotty. Favorite sort of style of fishing here on Norfolk? Favorite species? What do you love doing?
Is this a personal thing, or is this like to take a client
Nah,
to
this
do?
is a personal
It's like
one.
if Scotty's going out solo, the weather's perfect. What are you doing? All right.
Like, he can choose from anything.
Anything you want, solo, no one else to
and
think
it's
about.
Like, say there's yellowfin busting. Like, it's a
Well,
perfect
that's-
concept.
yeah.
Everything's perfect.
Yeah.
It'd probably have to be yellowfin.
Yeah.
Like just throwing poppers at them, seeing them chase it, just the speed, the explosions that you see.
Yeah.
That first just erratic run.
On me.
On me.
God, I wish we could talk about
That'll
it.
make sense soon.
So top water yellowfin. It's the holy grail.
I reckon.
It probably is for, anyone. Like, I was lucky enough to do it with Chaz. I've done it a handful of times prior, but on like a proper class of fish, it's a different ball game, eh?
Yeah.
Probably land-based poppers on yellowfin is pinnacle.
That's pinnacle,
because there's
right?
a lot more to it. You've got to really read the birds and know exactly where the fish are.
To place your cast,
Place
right?
your cast well ahead of them.
So can I ask,
All that sort of stuff.
on the island growing up, what is your best top water yellowfin?
I think I only got a 20. Like, only.
Only a 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. 20 kilo top water yellowfin.
Hang on.
Fuck, man.
Apart from the 37 on the hand line.
Yeah.
On the top
On the
water.
top.
So that one
That's
one
bait and a hook.
you got on the boat.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
off the land we're talking
Off
about,
land,
Jouse.
off
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
Oh,
off
sorry,
land.
I was confused.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
confused.
yeah.
Just
Yeah, no,
double
no.
checking. Just
Nah.
double checking.
The land-based yellowfin we're talking about
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Because, like Scotty said, a full different kettle of fish that, like... So you're watching... Obviously, I've had no experience doing it. I've done a bit of land-based for other pelagics,
It's
but you're watching birds...
Similar to long tail.
Preempting
Yeah.
where the fish will be based on what the bird is doing, correct?
Yep.
Fuck, man.
It's so cool.
It's hectic, eh?
So
So you got an island where you can just probably walk down, like, I don't know, fucking nowhere, no more than 10 minutes from home, anywhere on this island, and potentially pop a 20 kilo yellowfin.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the possibilities there.
Endless, yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I wanted to touch on, because I've been talking to you for weeks leading up to this trip, and Scotty sends me a photo of, I think it was a 30 plus kilo kingy,
31 and a half.
31 and a
Yeah.
half. Talk to me about what happened there.
Righto. So there's a rock behind Phillip Island that is treacherous. It's tiny.
Hang on. We're talking land based.
This is land
Talking about land base.
Yeah.
30 plus kilo land based.
No, wait till you hear this. fucking thing. That's why I didn't want you to ask me
This
any
is
questions.
only
This is a couple of weeks
This
ago.
is not long.
Right.
And my brothers rang me up. I was hoping for an easy Sunday.
He said, grab
With
the
the
hand
family.
line, brother.
Yeah.
We're
Grab
going
the,
to
yeah. Grab the 400 pounder. We're reliving the memories.
Anyway, yeah, my nephew has been itching to get onto this rock, and you can't get on there very often because of the swell, and you need the wind right, and everything's got to fall together.
So, like, you
So this is Zephyr we're
we could
talking
literally
about. too.
get dropped off from a
by a
boat,
boat onto the
just
island.
jumping like onto slippery, treacherous rocks that
And
are
you're
getting
on there.
swamped.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it was
Righto.
you and Zephyr who we were talking
Just
about.
me and
before.
Zephyr.
Yeah, just you
Yep.
and Zeph.
So Tommy, your brother, dropped the two of you off.
Yep,
And what he's giving you a call and said, Zeph's frothing, let's get the fuck out there, let's go.
pretty well.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
just like, righto, I'm into
Yeah,
it.
grabbed a few things.
Yeah,
Haven't been land based in ages.
yeah. It's like revisiting the childhood.
yeah,
memories, eh?
trying to find all
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, got on the ledge, and I'm just sort of explaining to Zeph, like, just be careful. This is where you want to be. This is where you don't. This is where you want to land fish.
And you
blah, blah,
fished
blah.
this.
I've fished it a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't believe it when we went past it the other day because I asked you if that was.
It's a fucking
Where
hectic
was-
spot.
It is.
I
a
just
hectic
couldn't
spot.
imagine landing a fish there.
Yeah, because everything slopes away from you. It's covered in barnacles.
There's current ripping through
There's
like a
so much
motherfucker.
current.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything you want.
It's
really.
sort of hectic. yeah.
Yeah, so we get on there. I've got this whole heap of old wahoo from the freezer to burley up with.
Yeah.
And so we're chunking that in, and I've just rigged up all my gear. Probably took half an hour just to get sort of set up.
So can I ask, just when you go to this particular area, like, do you have a species in mind targeting, or are you just like, righto, this is a mixed bag?
So
sort of
ideally
operation?
topwater yellowfin.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay. And you chum them up. That's
no. So the with the cubes. Sorry for kingies.
Yep. Okay.
But if birds come within casting distance,
Yeah.
tuna.
You bomb and cast. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then you got to race the sharks, and that's complicated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're chunking away, and I've told Zeph, I said, look, if a decent king comes in, don't just hook it on your rod. You know, you're probably going to get smoke. We'll hook it on the heaviest thing we've got, kind of thing. And normally, I'd have a heavy hand line, and I'd forgotten it. But on the way out, I'd seen that my brother had like 4 or 5 feet of rope, just like pretty much like your clothesline cord, like that green cord.
Really? Yeah. Right.
Anyway, so he had that, and I said, I'll just take this on the rocks because, you know, at least I can pass fish back with it, like to get off the rock and chuck the rope with the fish tied to it. So that was my intention with the rope at that point. And then anyway, so this, we're chunking away, and there's this king comes in, and
like visibly you can see what's going on?
Like visibly. Yeah. Like it is on the surface eating every chunk. And I'm like, man, this thing's at least 18 kilo. And I said to Zeph, just cube it up. I'll friggin', I'll put a hook on my heavy popping rod. That was the heaviest thing I had.
P8?
P8.
Yeah.
Yep. 130 litre. Just tied it on.
Yeah, good setup, yeah.
Good setup. But still felt way undergunned because, like, you virtually can't let it run because it's just barnacles everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I said, look, you get the gaff, we'll cube it, just keep throwing cubes in as close as you can to the rocks. The closer we can hook it, the better. And then we'd sink a gaff in if I can hold its head out.
Like on the rod, you'll fucking just riff it. Yeah.
So it was all going to plan. And then I've hooked it and it's just got its head down enough. And it's just powered down. And
hang on, so you hooked it on the P8
I've hooked it on the P8.
Oh no, on just a cube bait.
On just a cube bait.
And it's fucking gone. It's buried.
Mate, it has just done like 2 kicks. The rod has buckled down like in the water. My drag was already that tight.
And I've seen you fish. You're fishing as hard as fucking possible.
Yeah. My drag is already that tight. The line has just sunk into the spool. So it's like grabbed. So it hasn't given me enough drag, and then it's just snapped like a gunshot
like
in my hands.
At the spool.
It snapped. Yeah, it must be like, it's probably had literally in the spool actually. Yeah, so it's like 6 inches from the leader knot. I should have wound the leader knot onto the reel, but anyway.
Oh, it was that close
it was
too.
That
the leader,
close. I'm like 2
like
foot from the edge of the rock. Yeah, hard as I could go, and this thing is just
bang,
boom, off. And I thought that's it, right? Like.
Yeah, well, you spooked it, it's hooked, it's fucked
95 times
100%.
out of 100, that fish is gone.
Yeah.
And I've watched it power down. As soon as the weight's gone off it, it's just like chilled out and come right back up, gone around the rock, and I can got eyes on it, and I'm just running up over the ledge, watching it, and it's just doubled back up into the burley. And
feeding?
Just started eating again. And I'm just like, Zephyr, keep that fish there right now. I said, I'll figure something out. Just keep burling. And so he would have got so many visuals of this thing feeding.
At this time, though, like, this fish is obviously a lot bigger than what you've first
so
saw.
when it ate it and I saw it turn, I was like, man, this thing could be 25. This is a big fish.
Originally caught it for 18.
I originally caught it for 18. Just the water,
cracking fish regardless.
Yeah. And so I'm trying to dig the braid out of my spool at this time, and I cannot even find the right thread to pull.
Oh my God.
And so I'm like, what am I going to do? Yeah. Like the next setup was like 60. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. I've got nothing. And then I saw the rope. and I had a 130-pound leader. And I was like, okay. So I got 4 strands of a 130-pound leader, probably about 7-8 foot long. Tied all of them. So 4 strands.
Hang on, 4 like a twisted leader with 4 fucking
Didn't even
leaders.
bother twisting it. I just tied 4 pieces, like all at once, to the rope, and tied all 4 to 2 live bait hooks.
What the fuck?
This brother can adapt and overcome, eh?
Oh my God.
And
so you've now got nearly 600 pounds of leader.
I've now got about 10 foot of the heaviest thing I can make.
So 5
And
foot
I've
of
just
rope,
sort of-
5 foot of leader.
I've literally just done 2 or 3 wraps on my left hand and put a big chunk on it. And I've said to Zeph, just cube it in as close as we can and have that gaff ready. And it could not have worked better. It is.
When it's eaten.
It's eaten it, and I've just like pulled that hand, done a wrap, and just pulled it into this ledge, and it's like kicking sort of with me at this point with the swell.
Because it hasn't
Hasn't had
time
a
to
chance
turn.
to get its head down. Just worked perfectly.
And you just
And
dragged it up.
I'm literally in the moment just going, this is fucking working. This is working.
No way.
And Zeph's got a gaff in it. Yeah, so that fish ended up going 31.24 kilos.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The biggest kingy on the rocks or boat for probably nearly 15 years.
I was going to say,
Oh
and boat.
my
And boat.
God.
Yeah.
Adapt.
Skits.
So
Adapt and overcome, Scotty. Even without talking about our trip,
Scotty.
my fucking reel broke off the rod, and fucking Scotty got it in somehow. I'll leave it at that. But brother can adapt.
holy
Scotty Greenwood's motto, adapt and overcome.
Readapt, react.
Well, 2 of the 3 stories you've told, it's full adaptation.
On the fly.
Full, like, shit has just gone sour, hit the fan. It's like, what the fuck do I do? Grab the rope.
That is
Retie and grab the
insane.
fucking rope.
You
That,
can't tell me you don't want to come.
One
on
of
the
my
channel
other
with
plans
Scotty.
was free
Yeah.
gaffing.
was it that?
Yeah, just
It
get
was
him
That
close
must have
enough.
been
Get him in
incredible to
close.
watch, right?
Yep.
So, I need to ask, why the fuck haven't you, like, why was that 31 kilo fish there? That, like, what, like, you're saying you
So
haven't seen, like, are they,
It's
Like-
a super fishy spot. Like if you were going to see a fish like that caliber, it's there.
Wow.
And-
Wow.
Yeah, like I've hooked multiple 20 kilo fish there. I have landed a 20 kilo fish there on a rod.
Yeah.
Sharks would be a problem, I assume.
But-
though.
and just
Sharks
getting
are definitely
fucking
a problem,
dusted on the
But
heaviest
yeah, they've
gear
only
ever.
got to take 10 meters and go left or right on you, and
they're
you're
fucked, yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how hard
Like
you can
little kings dust you there.
Yeah. Wow. And
Wow.
so Zeph sunk a gaff well. Did he get a good gaff
He
shot?
got a gaff in there, like as it's like half on the ledge, going mental.
What a
So
hectic thing for him to experience
Yeah.
too.
Was he going berserk?
yeah,
when
it was
you
frothing
landed it,
too.
yeah.
Oh, he would have been on his
Yeah.
head.
So let's say from hookup on the like original,
Honestly.
it was like hookup gaff in.
I reckon from hook up to gaff in 3 to 5 seconds.
So let's be honest though. If that fish
Like safely on the rocks under 10 seconds.
That's a world record.
yeah, that is a world record.
That is a world record.
If the fish had turned though, like different
I
story.
was probably
right?
going to go in.
You were going in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
something was,
it's
something
like
was
hooking a
snapping.
6-foot shark.
yeah.
It's
Like, you're not-
158 centimeters.
Yeah, it'd pull that backwards. I reckon. Holy effing.
Pound for pound, the kingfish, in my opinion, go the
Oh, I
hardest.
just reckon you could be anchored to the ground holding
Yeah.
on, and it would probably just pull your arms off your body.
Yeah.
Like a fish that size, like it would
Oh.
fucking go.
Yeah. They
And
don't
you
get
just
that
like,
big for
so
no
it's
reason.
eating it, and you've just gone. It's one and done. Like I'm either running or I'm going to
Yeah.
the drink, and you've just run up, and it just hasn't turned, and it's just come and gaffed it. Fuck me.
I just
31
think
kilos.
it's absolutely awesome that the first story you told was with Tommy, and then that story is with his son.
Exactly.
So
Like,
true.
Absolutely.
insane.
That
bro.
is the most special shit. You like you going back and telling Tommy that story is just like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like you've experienced only less than a kilometre away when you were the same age as Zephyr catching a 37 kilo
So-
elephant on a
Yep.
headline, and then that.
Yep.
So Tommy was out in his tinny, only probably a kilometre and a half away at that point. He could hear us yahooing. Didn't know
Yeah.
what for. You could see us sort of walking up and down the ledge trying to get this thing up to safety.
Wow.
And came over and we're like full walked over with it.
Yeah, what a
Hey,
special moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is as
That's
good as it
that's
gets.
tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
tears moment.
Yeah.
That's a full tears moment. Wow.
Fuck.
All right, we're gonna go from the most teared up, memorable moment with Zephyr to your funniest ever client moment. I'm sure there's a few, but what stands out, Scotty?
Yeah, right. So this gets a bit shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So there was actually a group of friends here. So my fiance's sister was here with about 10 of her friends. and I've dropped all them out onto Phillip Island before this charter. Come back in, picked up 2 for the charter, and I had a friend of a friend on. Young guy. I sort of knew him. Yeah, we clicked straight away. And this older couple, probably in their, I'm going to say early to mid 70s.
Okay, so a bit of an older crowd, yeah.
Yeah. And real easy going. Anyway, yeah, you never know what to expect when you first meet someone. So we've gone out. It was sort of pretty windy, so we couldn't go too far. We're just sort of in the lee of Phillip Island, pretty much like we had on that trip.
Yeah.
And anyway, long story short, she said, "Oh, I need to do a wee." We're in the Shark Cat, right? Yeah. So there's no toilet on a 6 meter Shark Cat. So we've come. I said, "Oh, look, we'll come in a bit closer to the island where it's nice and calm for you, and I'll take the bait board out." I'm trying to be all professional, right?
Yeah.
Take the bait board out, and you can squat. We'll look the other way, and you can squat out the back there.
Who said chivalry's dead?
Yeah,
no worries.
That's right. So what? Didn't want to bail that.
No, she was all cool. She's all, yeah, they're righto. Yeah, no worries. So we just went through
Good
the
on her.
motions with that.
Mid-70s too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
She must have needed to go.
Oh, yeah.
And her husband's like barely helping her, right? And he's just fishing away. And anyway, she's doing her thing, and me and this younger guy are sort of just looking the other way.
Yeah, respectfully.
Quiet conversation, as you do. And then she sort of pipes up, and she's like, "Oh my God. Look at it. Oh my God.
No way.
It's a 12-incher. And you've got to have a look at it."
Scotty.
Me and this guy like, what the fuck?
You can't.
You're thinking it's a fish.
Yeah, you can't
We
look
know
at
we're
it.
going to turn around
Yeah,
and see.
yeah.
We don't want to look
It's
at this.
a trick. It's a bait. She's baiting you into it.
She's like, "No, you've got to have a look. It's a 12-incher. We're like, what the fuck? So we've like spun round, and there's this lady like full just fucking.
No.
Her shirt's like covering it all, but she's just like pointing with her shitty still around her ankles, fucking at this turd floating away.
No.
And her husband is just still just casual as on the front, just like
No.
well, I guess you've met my wife now.
No way. Can't be true. Can't be true.
Kid you not, man. This
It goes to 12.
Way. Can't be
Goes
true.
to 12.
She
Can't
said,
be true.
She said, "I just felt a bit of pressure. I only thought I needed to do a wee. It just came out."
Oh
Fucked.
my God.
Oh, bro.
There's no
And
way.
so,
There's no fucking way.
me and this young guy like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who are these people?
Oh, bro.
And so it just broke the ice like you wouldn't believe. So
Yeah, yeah.
anything went after that. Turns out they've travelled the world. They're just absolute legends, loose as.
That's awesome.
Like,
Oh my.
done it all. Just, yeah.
Because, like, let's be honest, like, mid-70s couple gets on board, you're thinking, like, stereotypically,
Yeah.
like, she probably wouldn't even piss off the boat normally.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
you'd have to go back to the mainland, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And to pull that fucking cat out of the bag,
To be like,
you're
And
going,
she was-
holy
Whoa.
shit.
You don't understand.
It's a fucking 12-inch.
You don't understand how proud she was.
Yeah, she was
And what-
stuck.
She was
husband's
like,
just
"I'm
like-
going to be known for this, aren't I?" On the
Yeah.
island, I was like, "Yeah, you are."
Shout out to you,
Welcome
love.
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out
this
to
guy.
you, love. I'd love to get her on the pod.
So-
Fuck, she'd have some stories.
Oh, yeah.
Couple of other funny things from that same day. We get back into the pier, and the words kind of got out right already. And one of the other boat owners has come over, one of the locals. He's, "Oh, yeah, I tell you, find one log." Flirting like in the local language. "You get any mahi-mahi off
Oh my God.
it? Get you any mahi-mahi off that
Oh,
log?"
Which you would. You would have been able to off that thing.
Oh,
Fuck me. Would have been chockers full of them.
That is a fad.
That's a fucking fad.
She might be the real Leslie Shitstone.
Yeah.
She's the original, the OG.
Yeah, the
Oh
OG
my-
Leslie Shitstone.
Oh my fucking God. That is off its head.
Fucking hell.
Fucking
I
hell.
dead set they're the days where you like go, all right, you know, this job's pretty good. Like that's a fucked up thing, but that's that's funny.
Oh, Scotty, you have a really cool job, man. Like to just even all them stories. Like I'm sure there's 1,000 more.
Oh yeah,
but it's seriously cool. It's seriously cool.
Yeah, fuck me.
It's insane that even on our and I'm sure you've been here twice before, and our trip now, some crazy shit's gone down. It seems like if you come here, it's guaranteed you're going to experience some insane shit.
Well,
it's fucking crazy.
Real or not?
Yeah.
Emphasis on the shit. Yeah, you're going to see some shit.
Like you'll be a testament to this, but like you spend time on the water, shit just happens.
Yeah.
It just fucking happens. The shit you see, you cannot script it. Like you spend a life on the water like you have. The most boring days instantly can just be one of the most memorable moments ever. Like even the stories you tell me about, some of the sharks things you've seen and the fucking whale
go
carcasses.
out on the cruisiest day, and we found a whale carcass. And there's great whites.
Great
and
whites all over it, and you're
and
fucking
you're just
nearly
like,
hand feeding them.
Yeah.
On this trip, even the skirt incident.
Yeah.
Like no one could have guessed that that was going to happen.
And like that day,
Guinness World Jack.
Yeah, that
possibly
that day we launch at 9 a.m. gentlemen's hours and experience some of the most crazy shit.
I'll go as far as saying that was our first day fishing. We launched at 9 a.m. and I'll go as far as saying it was my best day on the water I've ever had.
There you go.
Yeah. I've ever had.
There you go.
It was insane.
And like that easily though, it can go. You could have been a quiet day. You never actually know.
Yeah, no.
And some days it just works.
Yeah.
Shit just works. Shit just happens no matter what. Like even if it's one moment, like you just see shit going out there. And for you being able to like dedicate your life to, like you were telling me yesterday, right? In your previous boat, you've done something but over 1,000, 1,200 trips in that thing. Like we're talking 3+ years on the water in the boat around this island.
13 plus years.
It's you know, like it's fucking. 3 years of like actual days on the water, if not more, plus the land-based shit. You know what I mean?
The
like,
shit you would say.
It would. Yeah, it's just fucking mind blowing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you see a lot.
Like you're out here 3-4 times a week, sometimes 7 days if the weather's good. Like obviously weather pending, but like. You know the island like the back of your hands and having to experience some of these moments. And God, it must be crazy having experienced some of their moments when you're 12, 14 years old and then going past them now 20+ years later and looking like just like the memories that every corner of this island would hold would just be something else.
Geez, we're lucky coming over here to link up with Scotty and you know, witness some of it from a man that knows.
Well, you can see why people never leave the island.
Yeah.
And see why there's generations people staying here.
And
it's insane.
I'll say it again. I reckon 90% of our listeners will resonate. Like, we're all in this mindset, you know, you live in this we're all fast-paced life or whatever, but you can't help but say when you come to a place like this and the phone service doesn't work, you fucking love it.
Fuck, it was good.
You fucking love it.
The first day, us just doing the tour of the island, all your fucking stress goes away. You forget about work. And where no one's touched their phone all day.
No one's touched their phone. Windows are fucking. We haven't got a fucking aircon at home. I'd have a meltdown. We're here. It's just like I don't give. Like, is it not weird? Is that just how
we got here? And I think Chaz put it best. We did the view of the island with you, and then we had that first day out in the island where you took us around to the cord and all that stuff. And Chaz said to me, he's like, I could go home now.
Yeah, satisfied.
Seeing what he's saying, like,
but it's honestly like another world, and especially seeing the island from the water was mind blowing.
I actually feel sorry for people that come here that don't get to see it from the water. Yeah, because that's special. The water, all the rock pools, like everything you get to go to by water, insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, I've lived here for a lifetime, but there's still so much I haven't done. Like even on the land, like I haven't. You know, walk through all these valleys and stuff. Like
crazy,
there's just so much
just
to
never
explore.
ending.
Yeah.
And that's all I will say. If you're looking for something completely left of field, and we're not talking about going to Bali or going to, you know, fucking all them places. Like if you want to do something out of the ordinary, it's like Norfolk Island pretty much has it all. You link up with someone like Scotty, book a charter, pick his brain, experience what the island has to offer, and it's pretty truly eye-opening.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, if you're in a different position in life, fuck man, you'd probably pack it up and come here in a heartbeat.
100%.
You know, I'll go as far as saying if we weren't trying to run our life, I'd be here and I wouldn't leave.
We had this conversation today, This potty's been running from an hour or two, hence why we can't get into the actual trip or what happened. But it is going to come
in the next potty.
But I wanted to quickly ask Scotty, what's the plan for Scotty Greenwood Adventures? What's next? Are you planning on upscaling? What's the plan?
So at this stage, just keep sort of. I only had this 8 metre boat like a couple of years, so I'm still sort of just upgrading it as I go, trying to find spare time to put new electronics in it and just get it how I want it.
Yep.
It's already a weapon.
It's
you guys have seen it.
It's the fact that it's a walk around.
Yeah.
That's what's a game changer.
So just keep running that by myself for the time being, but hopefully, in years to come, sort of get a decky that I'm trustworthy, that I can just pretty well leave the business with and have some time off and just run it a bit harder.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just going to get busier.
Oh,
for
sure.
Anyone wanting to reach out, Instagram?
Yeah,
website,
Instagram.
Facebook, what's the best way to sort of like capture you, have a chat?
Yeah,
like
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
There is a website that I haven't done anything on for a while, but we'll upgrade all that soon. Instagram and that.
Well, if you want to just get a little bit of a pre-taste of what it's all about, go and watch the YouTube on the Less Ordinary page. You'll get a full idea of what Norfolk has to offer and what Scotty Greenwood Adventures has to offer as well. And I'm imagining 90% of you will be like, that's fucking epic. Send him a message. Like,
for sure.
Book in some dates. It's simple as that. It's a week trip. Stone's throw from home. It takes nothing to get here.
2-hour flight.
Quick
Easy
fucking
flight.
fly, and you're into it, and you're experiencing some besides the fishing, because like I'm a hellbent fisher and like that's my main priority, but coming to a place like this, there is a lot more to it than just the fishing. And I feel like I can speak on that heavily because I'm always been like, fish, but right, like now there's more to this.
It's about it
there's
all.
definitely
the whole
more
package.
to it than the fishing.
No,
Not to say the fishing isn't off its fucking head, because it is.
After meeting Scotty and a few of the other locals and seeing videos you've showed me and stuff, the surf is off its head.
Yeah, surf fires are
insanely good. All around the island, just reef breaks on the shore.
Yeah,
it's the whole package.
The boys diving, they're into it. Snorkeling,
good.
they're into it. Fucking
seriously everything. Yeah.
Nah, seriously, Scotty.
And also, no tax on beer or cigarettes.
So if you're
a bottle of Bundy rum is cheaper than a
$32.
Yeah,
$32. And yes, we have had a few this summer. But from us boys, the Less Ordinary boys, Scotty, thanks so much for having us over. It's been one of the best 7 days I've had on a trip, and I'm super glad you got to meet the boys, and appreciate it again.
Yeah, so grateful for having us. It's been unreal.
No, you're welcome, guys. Like, obviously I've known Jack and like barely kept in touch until recently, but you guys are all top blokes. Like, you're going to go places. If you're not following him already, like, you should be.
Thanks, Scotty.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
And I'm sure
genuine guys on the same path. Like,
and we will be back.
We will be fucking back for sure.
I'm coming back without the cameras though.
Back without the cameras.
Coming out the cameras. I want to do some of that more
land-based
hardcore shit. Let's not talk about it. But
I want to take a hand line.
I want to only have
Just on the hand line. I seen him on the fucking Sharks today. That motherfucker could pull that king in with one finger. Righto, that's a wrap on this week's Less Ordinary podcast.
Thank you,
I said, Less Ordinary Gold Club, win a trip with Scotty Greenwood Adventures. It's as simple as that. It'll cost you $2 every single week. Massive fishing prize packs. I don't want it to be an ad. If you don't give a fuck, don't sign up. But if you can, go have a look at the YouTube. It's off its head.
Just watch the YouTube.
Watch the YouTube at the minimal. Go and enjoy yourself. Have a laugh at our expense as well, because there's some good moments. And have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yo.